name is Courtney. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking all about Miami. If you're looking for a place to go on vacation, to escape, to just get away, go to the beach, relax, Miami is definitely the place to go. Devron and I were lucky enough to take a couples trip. We spent 5 days in Miami and we got to check out Doral, Coral Gables, South Beach, Miami Beach, Sunny Isles, Bal Harbour, and all kinds of different places. So we'll show you our favorite restaurants, some hole-in-the-wall places, like Nikki Beach was amazing. We'll also show you the hotels that we stayed in and just everything we did while we were there. So grab a blanket, a drink, and let's go on this adventure. The first 2 nights we stayed in Miami, we stayed at the Aloft Coral Gables. It was right across the street from a Publix, which was super convenient. So we were able to go over there, buy some beer, get some snacks. This was the perfect hotel for relaxing, lounging around in the pool. The first day I jumped in the pool, swam, laid out in the sun, and then I went back to the room and took a nap. Right after these pictures, it started pouring down rain on me, and I was swimming in the pouring down rain. It was pretty cool. At the hotel, there was an outdoor patio, and it was full of green plants. It looked so tropical. It was like a dream. I loved sitting out there and having coffee in the morning. That night, we went to Boogie's. This is a bar that's 5 minutes from Coral Gables, so just right down the street from the hotel. They actually had a happy hour going on from 4 to 8 p.m., and they have $3 beers. Right across the street, there's a cute little taco place, a burger place, and just all around in that area, there's a whole bunch of bars that you can check out. So Wynwood, this is probably my favorite place to go in Miami. It's so awesome to just walk around and look at all the murals. All the buildings are covered in art. Graffiti, and it's just really beautiful. There's also all kinds of restaurants, hole-in-the-wall type places. One of our favorite bars is Gramps, and they have the best happy hours. They have $3 beers. It's best to go in on a weekday so that you can sit at the bar. They'll give you samples of all the beers on tap, which is really awesome, so you can try all the new ones coming out. Our favorite restaurant in Wynwood is definitely the taco stand. We get the Mar y Tierra fries and Baja taco. They also have huge burritos, so definitely if you get a burrito, bring someone to share it with. I love the pink sauce and the green sauce, so definitely ask for those too. They also make hand-pressed tortillas right there in the taco shop. Other cool places to check out are KYU, which is a restaurant. You can look at them on Instagram. Kylo's Tacos look really cool. And then another cool one is the Deck. That's a really cool place to take Instagram photos. It's an outdoor bar, really, really nice. Racket. This is an awesome bar. It's super high class, beautifully designed. They also have a DJ and people are dancing at night. They're even displaying the NFTs on their TVs all around the bar, which is the newest and greatest craze. A really nice place to check out if you're in Miami is Doral City Place. It has all kinds of restaurants, dancing, bars, clubs. We went to a place called Martini Bar, Doral, and they had tables, hookah, dancing, performers on the stage, and it was just a really, really fun time. Just walking around South Beach area is fun in itself. The colors are bright, there are restaurants everywhere, and it's just an all-around good vibe. I would say the beaches in South Beach are more party friendly than other beaches in Miami. There's a lot more young people, music. No glasses allowed on the beach though, so make sure that your alcohol is in cans or in an insulated mug or something like that. Because you need drinks, it's hot on the beach. One day we came to South Beach and brought a cooler full of Coronas, a cutting board, and a lime, and we sat and had Corona and lime. It was amazing. Devron was able to bring his laptop, hook up to hotspot, and work right from the beach. The water was so refreshing, not too cold, and it's so clear that you can literally see right through it. We bought a bottle of 1800 because that's my favorite tequila and carried it around in the backpack the entire trip. What was really cool is when we saw South Beach version of the 7 Magic Mountains. In Las Vegas, they have these rocks that you see here called the 7 Magic Mountains. There's 7 of them, whereas in South Beach, they did another version where there's just one. So that was really cool to see since we live in Las Vegas. Tavern Hotel was really great food. We were able to ride our bikes from the hotel and then go in and have breakfast. Definitely the outfit to bring when you're in Miami is short shorts and a bikini. You can literally throw on flip-flops, put on your shorts, your bikini, and just go. As we were riding our bikes along South Beach, Devron spotted these rocks and we decided we would stop and drag our bikes up, park them, and then walk out on the rocks. So wild. There was tractors on the beach. I think the tractors come every morning and just kind of flatten out the sand for the day. This was early morning, maybe like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Absolutely loved all these little hidden pathways and walkways that you can ride the bike down to the beach or walk down to the beach. Just these little hidden getaway pathways. Nikki Beach was absolutely beautiful. It was like a dream. There was couches everywhere, outdoor furniture, just plants, greenery. The vibe was so boho. There was these teepees with nets hanging over them, couches inside. It was so beautiful. They had a brunch going on. The drinks were so good. We got pina coladas that were frozen. The waitress brought mine out in a coconut. They were cooking like shrimp Alfredo right in front of me. I was in a bikini, we were eating brunch, trees above us, lanterns hanging from the trees, and the sun was shining. It was just so beautiful. The food was so good. There was sushi, salmon, lamb, brisket, all kinds of brunch stuff, waffles, omelets, literally anything you can think of, they had it. We checked into the Moxie Hotel and it was absolutely incredible. Moxie is a new hotel in South Beach that just opened recently. It's super contemporary, funky, and just a really cool place to hang out. They do free beach chairs if you walk down to the beach, free bikes, and they give you a complimentary Prosecco upon arrival. Small, but it was totally updated and remodeled. It was perfect for what we needed. rooftop looked like, so we headed to the top floor. When we got up there, I was completely blown away at 360 view. We went and we got our free Proseccos and we sipped them on the rooftop. Absolutely gorgeous. The next morning, I threw on my pajamas, went up on the rooftop, just enjoyed my coffee, watched the sunrise. It was absolutely beautiful. I was the only one up on the rooftop, which was so nice. There was no people around. And the views were just absolutely stunning. Moxie does have a full-size pool on the 3rd floor, but they also have a splash pool on the rooftop. So you can just sit in the pool, drink your drink, cool off, and really just enjoy the views. Miami has the most beautiful weather. I swear it's like 75, 80 degrees in the morning. Doesn't get past like 90 degrees during the day. Playing around with my camera and just enjoying the rooftop. Devron brought his laptop up to the rooftop, which was so awesome because he could sit and get some work done from the rooftop. So he sat up there and worked for a couple hours and just got a lot of things done that needed to get done while we were traveling. Got the pool. It was so nice. They had little floaties with flamingos on them, cabanas that you can just sit in and relax. And then they had a little restaurant called Serena that was on the 3rd floor, which was awesome. Moxie had this cute little patio with all these plants, all this beautiful furniture, vibrant colors. So of course, before we left there, I had to come out and just sit on the patio. On our way to Sunny Isles, there's this little gas station that we always used to stop at when we lived in Miami. It's a Shell gas station. I attached the address here for you on Biscayne. They have the best empanadas. They literally bake them in-house, and when we stopped by there, they had just come out of the oven. They're so crispy and hot and just the best flavor. Definitely stop by and get you an empanada. Sunny Isles Beach was so beautiful, so relaxing. We got some chairs, an umbrella. We brought a bottle of champagne, and we actually had ice in our hotel room, and we brought a little cooler bag. So we filled up a cooler bag full of ice and then just stuck our champagne right in there. and opened it up. We didn't have any wine glasses, so we just drank right off the bottle. It was so refreshing, absolutely delicious. We were starting to get hungry, so we decided to order some Domino's to the beach. We ordered pizza with flat crust. It had bacon and sausage on it. And then we ordered the cheesy bread with jalapenos. It was really good. Here we were in front of the Doubletree Hotel. I decided that I wouldn't wear any makeup or do my hair or anything that day. I just threw it up. That way mascara wouldn't be like running down my face. I just wanted to dunk under the water and swim and just really take full advantage of being by the beach. Sunny Isles is a really cool area because you look in front of you and there's just like this teal, beautiful sea green ocean, this beautiful water. And then you turn around and there's skyscrapers reaching to the sky, these huge modern buildings, and it's just absolutely incredible. The Residence Inn on Sunny Isles Beach was definitely Devron's favorite hotel. It was so nice because we had views of the bay from our room. Absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. The room was nice. We had a refrigerator, stovetop, coffee machine, all that kind of stuff. It was very clean, comfortable, perfect. We got to watch the sunset in our room over the bay, and it was just so beautiful as it went down. And then the next morning we got up and we watched the sunrise from the rooftop pool. We grabbed some coffee and the hotel had some free breakfast. It wasn't the best, but it was decent. It did the job, and we just relaxed on the rooftop for a little bit in the morning. The beach was so amazing in the morning. The sun was coming up over the water. There was a pier in the distance, and so we decided to walk down to the pier, and I'm so happy we did because it was so pretty. We actually got to walk under the pier, touch the pier. The water was splashing, and the sun was just sparkling off the water. walking back from the pier along the beach, we saw this little trail covered in these beautiful purple viney looking flowers, and there was this snowman looking figure in the distance. And so we walked up to it, and it was this snowman made of like concrete or something, and it was just covered in all these beautiful gems. It was so cool. The nude beach is amazing. You can go there, take off your swimsuit, you can lay out in the sun, have no tan lines, and not to mention you can swim in the water with no clothes on, like you're just nude in the sea. It's so freeing, so nice. You can walk up and down the beach, no clothes on, and everybody's naked and nobody cares. So it's just a really freeing experience, and I recommend for anybody to do it at least once in your lifetime. I totally recommend going to a gas station and grabbing a tall beer before you get to the beach too, because alcohol is allowed on the beach, and you can just sip on your beer, relax, put your buns in the sand, and just enjoy. There's a bridge that runs along Collins Avenue from Sunny Isles to Ball Harbor, and it's such a pretty place to just stop and take in the views. Every time we drive over the bridge, when we lived there, I would just be gazing at the water. This time was different because we were on bikes, and so we definitely walked our bikes up the bridge. It's kind of a little bit of a hill, and which was nice because I could just stop, take a couple videos, and just really take in the views. One of our favorite restaurants around the Ball Harbor, Sunny Isles area is Flanagan's, specifically that location, because first of all, they have dollar bills all over the walls, so you can write on a dollar bill, put it up on the wall, and it will always be there every time you go back. Their wings are to die for, just like the medium buffalo and the fries. I don't even think the picture makes it look as good as it actually was. Like, the wings are really, really good. And they have all kinds of beer on tap. We had a couple beers after riding the bikes for miles. It was so refreshing to just sit and have a beer. Last stop was the Centurion Lounge in the airport for beers and food. Unfortunately, we had to make our way back home, so we watched the sunset on the plane and just totally enjoyed the Vegas lights from above as we touched the ground safely. We absolutely love Miami and miss it already. My heart is so full from all the love, adventures, and scenery. Until next time, Miami. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe with the red button below, and we'll see you next time. Devron and I own an investment company. We buy distressed houses or houses in any condition. If you are looking to sell, or if you know anybody who's looking to sell, please reach out to us. Our information is below, and we would love to give you a free quote.